Today, we will explain the initial token circulation of ARK, specifically the source and destination of 1.15 million tokens. First, let's open this node address. This is because the node address is the one that ultimately received the 1.15 million tokens. So, regarding the 1.15 million tokens, let's first look at their source. We can see this hash here, 1.15 million ARK. From the source, let's examine this hash, unveil it. This hash only contains a single transaction. It is a transfer from the address ending in 453E to the node address. Let's take a look at the ARK source of this address ending in 453E. Let's find the token transactions. The initial circulating supply comes from the ARK token contract. In fact, these 1.15 million tokens are written into the contract code. We'll review this contract code. Here's the ARK Blockchain Explorer. We'll revisit the contract code. Let's have a look at line 5039 of the contract code right here. One can observe that this is deployed in a contract, in the code of that contract, to be precise. This indicates that once ARK is online, it will directly forge and release 1.15 million tokens. Where do they go? Into the address ending in 94,531. This is consistent with what we see here. It's a perfect match. Now, let's look at the distribution of the 1.15 million tokens. From here, how much did the node sell in total? $15 million, with the initial circulation being the issuance amount and ARK's issuance amounting to 1.15 million tokens. So, how was it distributed? Initially, the node extracts $6 million, assembling a base pool with 1.15 million ARK, forming the liquidity pool. This is the transaction here, $6 million, 1.15 million. Let's take a look. Look at all the processes. Node, using $6 million and 1.15 million tokens. Why 1.12 million? Because of a 2.5% fee, forming the pool, like selling tokens. Forming the liquidity pool is equivalent to selling the tokens. The transaction fee is precisely 28,750. Following that, this number is 1121250. Once the initial pot has been settled, the starting pot of $6 million is boosted by an additional 1,121,250 ARK. This is the number of LP tokens generated, 2.59 million. This is the quantity of LP tokens. Now let's look at this. Looking further down at this information, the initial liquidity pool was funded with $6 million. So that leaves $9 million, right? How can $9 million be transferred to the LP liquidity pool? By buying ARK. How much can be bought? Total is 672,426 ARK. That's the amount bought. Now for a look at the buying process. Each purchase was for $500,000. Here's a $500,000 purchase. Let's scroll further back. The later transactions were for $1 million, $1 million. At this point, the purchasing is complete. All $15 million have been added to the liquidity pool. What is the result after the purchase? The situation of the LP liquidity pool is that $15 million plus 448,842, and the LP liquidity pool still has 448,842 tokens remaining. So many tokens are left. Let's see how many we need to allocate to nodes. The node allocation is set at 8.5% of the initial launch price. (33.3 times 0.85 is 28.33. Nodes cost 28.33. The node allocation is $15 million divided by 28.33 for 529,464 tokens total. All nodes combined receive this many tokens. Let's see this. There's a 529,464 transfer, and this contract address is the total staking pool. This has been publicly disclosed by the team, so these 529,464 tokens went to the staking pool. Now, what's left? A total of 620,000 was bought, right? Then 529,464 was sent to the staking pool, a total of all nodes. So, what's left? 142,962. How do we split the rest? 50%, 71,481. Goes to the prize pool. 50%, 71,481, goes to the RBS market cap module. Let's see if there are records of these two transfers in and out. This address is the bonus pool. It's also officially made public, with 71,481 being transferred in. This contract address is the RBS market value module, and it has also transferred in 71,481. So far, all of ARK's initial circulation has been completely accounted for, making the source and destination of this ARK's initial circulation very clear, as well as the source and destination of ARK's initial circulation.